So what I want to do now is I want to step into another round to kind of look at the fear and to see. It looks like everybody's numbers are coming down, so that's good. Although if you find your numbers going up, that's not like wrong either. Sometimes people get like more agitated and stuff before they get less agitated, so that's okay. Also, there's no right or wrong here. It's just helpful to have some kind of a measurement to kind of know, hey, something's changing in my energy system around this, and to also recognize like, I can feel this way and I can feel this way. And I have the power to help myself feel more the way I want to feel pretty easily. And when we feel the way we want to feel, we align with what we want easier. And that law of attraction, vibrations, frequencies, all of that kind of stuff is so much easier to access the way we want it to, instead of when we're vibrating in fear and shame and guilt and despair, which are all very low vibrations. So how much, we'll do 0 to 10 again, how much fear or anxiety do you have about not having enough money or losing what you have? 0 to 10. Eight, 10, 5. And then just like I asked before, 7, what like feelings or beliefs or what kind of things come up in your head when you think about this? Are there any scripts running up there or old stories or, past programming? Maybe, your family lost everything when you were younger, so you're afraid of it, or that kind of thing. Like, is there anything that you recognize there that lends itself to the high numbers? Feast or famine? Just irrational fear. Okay. Homelessness. Krista, are you afraid of being homeless, or have you been? Or is that part of the story?
I have been homeless because of chemical invasion, not because of finances, but
like forced out of where you would normally live.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And now the threat is financial.
Okay, that's helpful, and I'm sorry that you've been through that. Carla said, family always struggled, and so did I in earlier life, unable to control outside events. Okay, cool. Let's tap on this now that we have those numbers and see how we feel about that fear. It's like scarcity mindset, right? So I think actually, if one of you would volunteer, it'd be much more helpful for me to have somebody mirroring back the words that I could hear. Lip reading is not my best. Thanks, Sharon. Okay.
I'll do my best. If the phrases go longer, I'll try to remember them all.
I'll take breaks, or I'll repeat them back. I don't ever expect anybody. And perfection's not at all what this is about. It's about saying something that aligns with you, which also means for those of you who are muted, if you wish to say something different, something stronger, if you want to throw a few F-bombs in there, you just have right at it. Whatever makes it align more with your own actual feelings is the best thing, because the thing here is that, like, as we tap these meridian endpoints, which is what these are places where we get energetic blockages, the more we can speak to the exact thing that we're feeling about this, the more chance we have of dissolving that energetic blockage and feeling different and feeling better. So the more accurately you can state the feeling, the better. So on mute, feel free to change the words. And Sharon, you can do the same thing. But if I'm nailing it, then just repeat after me. But again,
I could use a couple more seconds to repeat it back.
Perfect. Well, I think having Sharon repeat it back and have me be able to hear her this time is going to help with that, because I'll know when she's done versus trying to read random people's lips throughout it and see where you are. So I think we'll be better this time around. So thank you for that feedback. Appreciate it. All right, take a nice deep inhale, everybody. We'll start on the side of the hand. Even though I feel like there's never enough money.
Even though I feel like there's never enough money.
I'm afraid to lose what I have.
I'm afraid to lose what I have.
I deeply and completely love and accept myself.
I deeply love and completely accept myself.
Even though I've been taught that money is hard to manage.
Even though I've been taught that money is hard to manage.
That money is stressful.
That money is stressful.
I honor where I am and how I feel.
I honor where I am and how I feel.
Even though I'm scared of not having enough.
Even though I'm scared of not having enough.
Of being in a feast or famine situation.
Of being in a feast or famine situation.
Or even losing my home.
Or or even losing my home.
I'm open to trusting abundance.
I'm open to trusting abundance.
There's never enough money.
There's never enough money.
It feels so scarce.
It feels so scarce.
I'm afraid to lose what I have.
I'm afraid to lose what I have.
And if I come into more money
And if I come into more money
or earn more,
or earn more,
won't I just have more to lose?
won't I just have more to lose?
What if more money just brings more stress
What if more money just brings more stress
or more problems?
or more problems?
All this uncertainty,
All this uncertainty,
all these things I can't control.
all the things I can't control.
I feel so fearful about it all.
I feel so fearful about it all.
And it seems irrational,
And it seems totally irrational.
but I still feel it.
I still feel it.
I've seen money disappear before.
I've seen shit tons of money disappear before.
What if it keeps happening?
What if it keeps happening?
This fear is like a constant shadow in my life.
This fear is like a constant shadow in my life.
I'm afraid I'll never feel secure.
I'm afraid I'll never feel secure.
I've believed in scarcity for so long.
I've believed in scarcity for so long.
I've believed that money is real for so long.
I've believed that money is real for so long.
It's all just made up.
It's all just made up.
What if I could choose something different right now?
What if I could choose something different right now?
I'm open to believing that abundance is available to me.
I'm open to believing that abundance is available to me.
I want to be open to releasing this fear that there's never enough.
I want to be open to releasing this fear that there's never enough.
If I really didn't have enough, would I even be here?
If I didn't have enough, would I even really be here?
Choosing to trust in the flow of money and opportunities.
Choosing to trust money and flow and opportunity is
I deserve to feel safe and supported.
I deserve to feel safe and supported.
And I recognize that money is energy.
And I recognize that money is energy.
And that I can rewrite my story from scarcity to abundance.
And that I can rewrite my story from scarcity to abundance.
And it would be so much fun to have an empowering story to tell.
And it would be so much fucking fun to have an empowering story to tell.
Yeah. I can attract wealth and resources with ease.
I can attract wealth and money and resources with ease.
It's just that I've been so used to getting in my own way.
It's just because I've been getting so used to getting in my own way. Sorry, lost that
You're
one.
good. You're good. There's always enough for me.
There's always enough for me.
And there's more on the way.
And there's more on the way.
It's okay for me to be safe, secure, and abundant
It's okay to be safe, secure, and abundant
in every way.
in every way.
Take another nice deep breath in, guys. Release it out. You may feel like stretching or yawning or whatever. All of that's good. It's all good signs of energetic release and everything else. And just come back to what we originally assessed at the beginning, which is how much fear or anxiety do you feel about not having enough or losing what you have? And let's just reassess that number and see what it may have dropped down to. So, oh, thanks, Wendy. So many wonderful tapping thoughts. Yeah. And the thing is that it's more than just a thought when we're tapping, because we're getting it through to the body and the mind at the same time too, for them to receive it and process it in a new and different way. So, and so with something like this, you may have to wait until something that might have normally triggered fear in you, or anxiety, or a scarcity thought, to see how you greet it next time a little bit differently, and how you can maybe tap on that next thought or fear that comes up and then create even more of a ripple effect in the way that you show up to the next event or triggering moment or thought. So yeah, good shifts, guys, down to 4, 3, 2.